Miss Lowery was surprised with an award today. She was announced as the winner for the WKU Distinguished Award for Middle School.
And out of hundreds of schools across this region, down to Tennessee and up to north again, you won.
The Scotty Channel spoke to Lowery, some of her students, and GMS Principal Justin Stinson about her journey as an educator.
My favorite part about being an educator, definitely the kids.
She's very engaging.
She's funny, she's creative.
Just really fun.
She knows how to teach it. She makes it easy to learn.
She's very caring.
She has the biggest heart for kids. You know, there's so many times that she refers to them all as my babies, and my babies have to learn math. And she is just so special in that way.
Probably the reason I became an educator is I was that student that you would probably describe as invisible. I was pretty quiet, kept to myself. I was smart, but I didn't really ever want anybody to know that, so I just kind of was a loner. And I had two high school teachers, Mr. Fudge and Miss Irwin, who wouldn't let me be invisible. They wouldn't let me hide in the corner, and I just knew that I wanted to be that for somebody else. I wanted to be that for a child who they thought that the world couldn't see.
If someone's like upset or they're having a bad day, she tries to make them feel better, and if they don't understand something, she puts in the time to teach them.
Even if somebody's sad, she makes them happier.
She cares about everyone.
Tries her best and doesn't leave anybody out.
She's just loving, and she's a great teammate. She's like the mother to all of our staff here. You know, she takes care of the new teachers and she puts them under her wing. And you know, I've seen her go across the hall when a teacher has to be out for a reason and say, can I grade her papers, because we got to give our kids feedback. Our baby's got to learn math. And I've seen her plan lessons, and all of our staff knows they can count on Miss Lowery for whatever they need.
I also like how she teaches us. Makes it easier to understand.
She always has examples, like good examples.
She makes up different like rules and like things to help you remember things. She just includes everybody. She cares really about how they do in their grades, and if they are struggling, she tries to help them.
She invests in those kids. You know, all of her kids at Glasgow Middle School, whether she has them in class or not, she perceives them as her kids. She takes it personal when a student doesn't perform and she can't reach them.
I recently just was able to see the Far Off Broadway Players do a production here in town, and one of the young men on the stage was in my very first group of students. And I remember him performing in my classroom about the Middle Ages, and he stood up in front of the classroom and he started talking about a mutated crocodile. And you know, 23 years later, I still see that little boy. I still saw that little boy on the stage, and I just thought, how blessed am I that I got to be a part of his story. Their smile and their laugh and the progress that I get to see them make is why I get up every day.
She's just a marvelous teacher.
She's the best teacher